Well, good morning. I'm Neil, head of training at Ice Helicopters here at Elstree. This is Duncan sitting next to me, one of our qualified helicopter pilots. And this morning we're just running up on the pad at Elstree at the minute. And I looked across to our training area on the north side. I don't know if you can see this from here. But they let the grass grow and then they cut it, I assume, for silage or something like that. It's been cut, so there's a huge amount of cut grass over in the helicopter training area. Fair enough, you might be asking yourself, well, why is he talking about this? Of course, well, if we were to go and hover over there, then our rotor wash will pick up all of the grass, promptly, I would imagine, fill up most of our radiators and cooling systems with cut grass, and of course that could be a big problem for not only engine temperatures, but obviously fire risk as well. So at this time of year, anywhere you go flying, of course you have to be careful of objects on the ground, and for ourselves at Elstree here, for the next few days while this grass dries in the sunshine, we'll just have to be a little bit more careful, perhaps have a higher than normal hover height, and try and avoid, where possible, flying over any of the cut grass on the north side. Hopefully as we get airborne you'll be able to see it a bit on the way, and Duncan's going to do his best to avoid picking all that up into our
I'll do my best
this morning.
Roger X-ray, Roger, lift and cross runway 26.
Lift and cross runway 26, helicopter Dr. X-ray. Clear above, T's and P's are in the green, warning lights are out. Happy?
Yes, I am.
Elstree information, Golf Charlie Papa Yankee, Northwood Potters Bar for breeze right.
And we're airborne. Controls feel normal, T's and P's in the green, pulling 21 inches. Tails clear.
Overhead 26 right hand, QFB 1013, Golf Papa Yankee.
Nothing there, we're clear to cross. And then we'll just parallel, as you say, down the green.
Just try and avoid. You can probably see now on the camera the amount of cut grass that's out here. There's an awful lot of it, and I'd imagine in a couple of days they'll turn it to dry it all out and then bale it.
Heli Delta X-ray departing Alpha.
Yeah, so that's cool. That's just avoiding our downwash on the perfectly neat rows of silage. So I wonder when they cut that. Must have been Sunday?
Yeah, Saturday I think.
Saturday.
Yeah. It was quite fun coming back in, seeing all the...
Yeah. Were they going up and down then when you came in?
Yeah, they cautioned me when I booked out.
Yeah, fair enough. That sounds more serious than it really is. They cautioned me.
Caution, grass cutting, northern. Right, we got Denham there.
Yeah, Denham's on, so we're on our way to Denham this morning. I'm Neil, this is Duncan sat next to me here. And as I say, we're just flying into Denham this morning, see what's up. A little bit of haze, but actually quite a glorious day, as you can see. Beautiful around here. Now, some people often say, how do you know which VRP is which at Denham?
Final 2-4.
Do you know, honestly, I've never really come up with a good way to remember it either, to be honest. But we'll show you through. We're expecting, I would imagine, Maple Cross as a join today, given that the southwesterly runways are favoured. So we've got maybe 3-4 miles to run at this stage. I'll let Duncan do a radio call.
Denham radio, very good morning. Helicopter Golf India November Delta X-ray just to the west of Leavesden, routing towards Maple Cross for joining instructions.
Golf India November Delta X-ray, very good morning. 24 right hand, QNH is 1024. Report at Maple Cross.
24 right hand, 1024 the QNH, and we'll go. Helicopter Delta X-ray.
Yeah, so as expected, 24 is the runway in use. They've asked us to report at Maple Cross. Yeah. And as you were saying it, I was thinking, oh, we're following the motorway. Maybe motorway and Maple Cross, the two ends, perhaps, because the other VRP is out on an A road, so that doesn't perhaps tie up. Maybe that's a way to remember it.
Maybe.
But either way, Denham, if you've ever looked up the plates, is actually located inside of Heathrow's airspace. And that can put a lot of people off, but it's really very straightforward flying in. as long as you follow their published procedures, which is fly in and out through the correct VRP at 1,000 feet on the Q&H, then that's absolutely fine. You do not have to contact Heathrow, and it's just like flying into any normal GA airfield. So we're just tracking down the motorway. Maplecross for me was M25 junction 17, I think it is.
Yeah.
And the way I now confirm it's the right one is they built a new school, which is just coming up. It's a nice white two-storey school building, very new, and that really helps us.
It looks kind of like a bit of a cross as well, so I always think.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. It really does. And I don't know in the distance whether this camera will pick it up, but there is also the new construction site for HS2, which is where the railway is going to go into a tunnel, I believe, under the Chiltern. It certainly goes underneath the M25 at least. And that now is a cracking feature on the nose.
Golf Alpha Romeo.
Some seriously impressive
Yeah, it is.
engineering work. Right, 1,000 feet. There's Maplecross there. Looks kind of like a bit of a cross.
Yep.
On a big roundabout. I don't know.
So it's the roundabout with the trees on down in front, which is the actual VRP.
And then visual with the field as well, looking out for traffic.
Seen. You can also see there's quite a lot of water in this area as well, so the lakes are another good visual cue that you're in the right place.
Helicopter Delta X-ray at Maplecross.
Golf Delta X, thanks. There's no circuit traffic.
Roger, no circuit traffic, Delta X-ray. Some traffic leaving Heathrow there.
Seen, yeah. So they tell us there's no circuit traffic.
Student Alpha Romeo there.
Because if there was...
Go ahead. Golf Alpha Romeo.
We'll just listen to
Roger,
this.
your instructor's up here in the tower with me, just making sure you're okay.
All good, thank you. Golf Alpha Romeo.
Okay, so they tell us there's no circuit traffic because joining traffic would have to give way if there was aircraft flying around the circuit. The give way procedure here, unlike most airfields, you could just orbit or slow down. Being a helicopter, we're very, very versatile. The procedure here is to continue at circuit altitude, the 1,000 feet, and fly a go around if ever you're flying in here and you need to know. Coming down the right-hand side then is the HS2
Good morning, Den Radio.
construction site. And you might even be able to see where the tunnel begins, over at the back of the site there.
Fuels fish moving around radio.
Golf Alpha November, Sierra November, good morning. 24 right.
No car people required.
24.
Visual where we are. Descending base leg.
Golf Sierra November.
More or less in trim.
Fantastic.
People already out water skiing.
Yeah, why not?
And November Delta, Roger, 1 rotary ahead.
Okay, November Delta.
So you'll see as we come round to Denham now is in our 2 o'clock position. You'll note we're descending over the lakes on base leg here before the right turn to the north side. Grass, I see there is one other helicopter, Duncan, already in the hover. But there's a couple of bits to note. You are allowed to use and cross the centre line here at Denham because there is only one circuit. It's not a separate rotary and fixed wing circuit pattern. The noise abatement is the mobile home park just coming down on our right. So we must avoid overflying those local residents. And then the training area for the helicopters is anywhere to the north of the runway.
And Delta X-ray short final for 24.
Roger, surface wind line variable.
Roger. Just slightly off the runway centre line.
Perfect. Give the 66 some space.
Yeah.
Oh, I can see it already. I can see the box with our helicopter in. It's
Very
exciting.
Look how well this grass is cut.
Yeah, it's a beautiful airfield. If ever you want to go somewhere that's very well manicured,
Roger, the surface wind
come to Denham. They really, really look after it. They're great guys here.